So is the Carnival Magic worth it, or should you look into sailing on a different ship? Stay tuned to find out. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Photog experience, and on today's episode I'm going to tell you if the Carnival Magic is worth it or not. But here on this channel I like to give you tips and tricks on how to help improve your travel photography with some vlogs thrown in. So if this is something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing. Now it is not as cold as it was in the last video. It is currently 43 degrees, but it's still pretty cold. So you're on Carnival's website and you're trying to look at different ships to sail on, and you're wondering if the Carnival Magic is a great ship to sail on. And I'm going to tell you some facts about the ship, and then I'm going to tell you my opinion at the end, so make sure you stay tuned. So the Carnival Magic is a Dream class ship. It is rather large. It is the class of ship right before the Vista class. And the Carnival Magic made her maiden voyage May 1st, 2011. So she's not old, but she has some miles on her. The Magic can hold 3,690 around there passengers and 1,367 crew members. So it is a pretty large ship. It has a pretty big capacity. It is 130,000 gross tonnage. Again, a big ship. And she is 1,004 feet long. Yeah. And on some of the decks, you can almost walk from the aft to forward, and it is a very long hallway. There are 15 decks, technically 14, because Carnival has some superstition on deck 13, so they don't recognize deck 13, as most of you all probably know, but there are 15 decks. Usually it goes between 6 and 9 day sailings. Currently, right now, at the time of filming this is January 23rd, 2020. The Magic is still in Fort Lauderdale, but at the end of April, beginning of May, it actually will be changing over to Miami, which is a great port if you've never been there before. And it also does Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries. I went on an Eastern Caribbean cruise with them, and it was amazing. We left out of Fort Lauderdale back in September of 2019. We went to Nassau, Bahamas. It was supposed to be Half Moon Cay, but Hurricane Dorian hit, so we weren't able to go there. But we went to Nassau, we went to Amber Cove, and we went to Grand Turk. I want to go ahead and leave the playlist up in the iCard above, and the link to the playlist down in the description below. So if that's something you're interested in and you like cruise vlogs, I definitely recommend you check that out. So places to eat. One of the most important things about cruising, in my opinion, is food and where to eat. And this ship basically has it all. It has Guy's Burger, it has Guy's Pig and Anchor, the actual Pig and Anchor, not the kind of like makeshift barbecue place. It has Blue Iguana Cantina, it has Seafood Shack, it has Pizzeria del Capitano, it has Cucina del Capitano, it has a Mongolian Walk, it has obviously the Lido Buffet. It has the Carnival Deli, Red Frog Pub, which you can order food there. They have great wings, and of course they have also sea day brunch, a room service, and most importantly, 24-hour ice cream. Now bars. This ship is also home to a lot of different bars, and it is, it's amazing. Whatever you're wanting, they have it. They have the Red Frog Pub, which is amazing, and it's an actual Red Frog Pub. The Red Frog Rum Bar, they have Blue Iguana Tequila, Piano Bar, the Tides Bar, the Beach Bar, the Escape Bar, the Serenity Bar, the Sports Bar, Plaza Bar, and the Atrium Bar. Oh, can't forget the Casino Bar. If you wanted to drink, there's lots of places to drink. Now, things to do on this ship. Obviously, there is the Lido. The Lido has a pool, and it has 2 great water slides, and it has waterworks. It has a bunch of different hot tubs on the lanai. It has a Serenity deck. It has basketball court. It has a ropes course. It has a full sports area. It has an arcade. Of course, it has Camp Ocean for kids between the ages of 2 and 11. It has Club O2, which is for teens. It has Circle C for kids between the ages of 12 and 14. So if you're cruising with kids and wondering if the Carnival Magic is a great ship for you, I'd definitely recommend it. It has a sports bar. If one of your favorite sports teams is playing while you're on the cruise, you can literally go up there and watch their game, which is pretty amazing. It has dive-in movie. It has a piano bar. It has live music. It has a nightclub. It has a casino. It has a gym where you can go work out. It has a spa. It has comedy in the Punchliner Comedy Club. It has Playlist Productions, which is Broadway quality. The shows on the Carnival Magic are amazing. They are so well done. And in the sports square, they have like foosball, they have a pool table, they have cornhole, so many things to do. And they even have outdoor gym equipment if you want to do something like that. And a walking/running course. And you can't forget the fun shops. Cherry on top is my favorite. It's amazing. So those are some of the facts about the Carnival Magic. Overall, it is a great ship. When I went back, when I was on the cruise back in September, it was very crowded. There was a lot of people on board. I can't even remember exactly how many, but it was packed. It was completely sold out, and there was no room for really anything. But what's really cool about being on a ship that size, it doesn't necessarily always feel like there's that many people on board. Yes, during bingo and during shows and during trivia, which we like to go to, it felt pretty crowded. We were always able to find a seat and have a good time. Now, the pool was relatively crowded, but overall wasn't bad. Now, some of the things that I didn't like necessarily is on some of the decks, I don't know if it's this specific ship or what's going on, but there was kind of a musty smell. We were on deck 6, and there was just at one part of the hall, not even the entire hall or the entire deck, just one specific part of the area of the deck had a really bad musty smell, and it wasn't very pleasant. One of my favorite things about the Carnival Magic, though, is the cruise director. His name was Simon London at the time. I think that's his permanent ship, and he is just a down-to-earth, fun, loving guy. Overall, he was just amazing. The fun staff, or the fun squad, was amazing. Just the staff in general, I don't think I met one staff person that was rude or condescending or anything like that, and so it was just an amazing cruise. So if you're looking into different cruise ships and you're wondering what ship you should do, or what ship you should take, or what ship you should sail on, and you're thinking of the Carnival Magic, I would highly recommend it. Don't let the number scare you. Don't let the size of the ship scare you. It is an amazing ship. Now, it is large, so it does take a little bit of wayfinding to find your way around. I would highly recommend looking at deck plans and all of that and setting that as much as you can, so you can learn the ship and so you can navigate around it pretty easily. Thank you all for checking out this episode. If you all have any questions about the Carnival Magic, or you've already booked on the Carnival Magic and you just have more questions or anything like that, feel free to go ahead and leave any of your questions or comments down in the comment section below. I would love to hear your story. One quick thing, on my Facebook page, I went ahead and posted what the 4th episode of the exposure is going to be. It's going to be sunset and sunrise photos. So if that is something you're interested in, please go ahead and hop over to our Facebook page and obviously give it a follow and see if that's something you're interested in. If you are a photographer or storyteller or anything like that, even if you just love to take photos while traveling, I highly recommend that you go check that out and be a part of the exposure, and so you can tell your story, because in all reality, we are all storytellers when we take photos while we're traveling, and I think it's going to be a fun time. Also, go ahead and head over to our Instagram and give that a follow as well. I'll leave the link down below, and you'll have a great day.